Is that what the process?
No, the process was to separate from yeah, okay. So let's say that there was...
So as what? As what? What was he created as? He doesn't believe that. Darwin doesn't believe that.
I'm saying there was a creature before Adam. Okay, and Adam wasn't the first one.
There's loads of creatures before Adam.
These creatures before Adam, they have slits up.
And it says the dinosaurs, reptiles, amphibians and fish. They're before humans. All before humans. Let's see this proof. They've got the proof now.
I have no understanding of what you're talking about. I don't talk about things I have no understanding of.
He's talking about species of before Adam.
Of his words, that's what I'm doing right now.
Well, if you
There is a chance of what he's saying. Let's see,
Species before Adam, evolution. You've heard of it? Yeah, the species before Adam.
Human being. I'm just saying that there was a...
Yeah, before Adam there was dinosaurs. There was no
used to
human.
look like Adam, and it was a different person.
He's talking about species
No,
before
not a
Adam.
jinn, no.
You're
There
saying
was something
we're talking about.
else. It's Arabic, there is a name in it for Arabic.
Yeah, Heidelbergensis.
I've read about it, don't worry. I'll bring the riwayat if you want to see them.
Darwin said fossils only jinn was created before Adam. I've got the list, I've got the list here, my friend. List of transitional fossils. Have a look at it. Go to the Natural History Museum. Go to the Natural History Museum, they're all there. They've got them all there.
I was going to do the hard first.
His brother, yeah. He was acting like that when he... I know he's got evolution. I'm not sure it's not definitely to do
How do you know that it's proof?
Oh, because you've seen the change.
You've seen the change. How long does it take to make a change? Make a change?
One generation.
One generation. So give me one
That's all change.
Give me one example of one thing that's changed over one generation.
Persecuted very badly for it. He came from a very good stock.
Empirical evidence is based around hearing, touching, tasting,
Yeah.
smelling. You agree with this?
Yeah, we are.
So it must be testable.
Yeah, we've got the skeletons.
Yeah?
In the Natural History Museum. Yes. Of all the different monkeys,
So my
evolving
question,
to humans.
one second, let me ask a question first.
Yeah.
So my question is, based on what you said, it takes one generation. Give me one example, not 1,000, not 100, not even 2. One example where somebody has witnessed evolution or Darwinian change.
Yeah, Darwin himself. Charles Darwin on the Galapagos.
What did he do?
The finches. Finches changed the beaks.
What did they become?
They adapted to the natural environment.
So,
And the beaks changed.
Yeah, you adapted from a
One
monkey.
second. So you're telling me that every time I come out into the sun, I get darker. That's me evolving or me adapting?
Adapted.
So there's a difference between adaptation and evolution there.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So
They go
are we talking
together.
about adaptation?
They go together.
No, they don't. They're completely different. Why would you have the same term for two different things, my friend? I'll ask you that question quickly.
Because they're slightly different, but they're both
Oh,
aiming
how can they be the same and different? I would drive a car and
at the same time. But there's proof of evolution, there's no proof of valor. Where's your proof of valor?
My friend, one
Let's
second.
have your proof of valor.
So what is this proof that you have for evolution? That's my question.
Yeah, we've got to try. Well, if you go to the Natural History Museum, they've got Homo erectus, they've got other ones, and you can see their pelvis is changing into human, and you can see their skulls and their teeth.
Is this in itself evolution based on what empirical evidence is
Yeah,
and what
yeah,
science
they've got the
applies?
skeletons. Yeah, going back 4 million years,
Answer my question.
2 million years,
My friend,
and a
answer my
million.
question. Answer my question.
Yeah.
Is that evolution? Answer the question.
Yeah.
So we can go to a
Yeah,
history
adaptation or
museum.
evolution.
No. Listen to me.
Evolved into a different thing.
Listen to me. Listen to my question. Can I go to the Natural History Museum and say, show me evolution? They will show me these skeletons and they will say, this is proof of evolution.
Yeah, they'll show you different skeletons and how they evolved from
No.
different times.
That
Yes, they
wasn't my
will.
question. That
Oh,
wasn't my
they've
question.
answered your question.
No,
They
my
can show you
question
that.
is- Okay, let me explain to you the difference between.
I was trying to have a question with him.
I will answer your question as well. I need to pray in a second.
I've
But
just
let me-
answered yours.
No.
They've got the proof there and you can observe it.
No,
They've got
no
a different
proof. What they
skeletons,
have
my
is-
friend.
They have historical evidence.
Yeah, exactly.
For what we don't know.
No, for what we know, they've dug out the evidence and it's there, all
So what
transitional.
I'm going to say to you here, based straight away, is that you need to stop jumping, my friend. The first thing I'm going to say to you is the fact that we have the Natural History Museum is a bit warm in London, isn't it?
Yeah.
The fact that we have the Natural History Museum doesn't say anything.
And that's a nice
what
colour
we
in the
need
sun.
to. Thank you very much. It's a bright colour. What I want to say, first of all, is it's important to understand the difference between testimony and evidence. My friend
Testimony
here,
is a load of testicles.
it's a load
That's
of
testimony.
testimonies. Okay,
You got
so let me ask you a
testimonies in,
question.
yeah. Go on.
Where did Darwin himself get his evolutionary process thought from?
observation in the animals.
Of everything.
Well,
But it takes one
and then he
generation.
comes to
Does that
conclusions.
mean that he lived across 2 generations?
No,
My
no,
question.
he's observed things, and we've observed things that have
Whoa,
gone
whoa,
on
whoa,
over
whoa.
generations.
How long does it
we've
take
dug
for
up
them to
things that
change?
we've dug up things that made it longer than a generation. I would say.
Hold on a second.
I would say
Whoa,
longer.
There's a difference of
yeah,
opinion
fair
here.
enough.
There is a
Fair
difference.
enough. Right.
So what I'm going to
Right.
say is,
Yeah.
based on this
but they
alone,
still change whether it's a generation or 5.
according to
According to the facts that we've
the
got.
facts?
Yeah, the facts. We've got them in.
facts of what?
The facts of evolution.
1 second. So now what we need to understand is what a fact is, because you made a bold
Yeah,
statement.
right. So this,
a fact.
I'll explain the facts.
One
I'll
second.
explain the facts. I'll explain
Is
the
a
facts.
fact scientifically changeable?
Facts.
Yes.
Not usually a facts. No.
It's not changeable.
If it's theories, it can be changed, but facts are quite different.
Okay, so what we're going to look up, we're going to do Google now, scientific facts, and we're going to find out if they're
Right, I
changeable.
can give you the facts of all the changeable fossils. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
We're going to look at the terminology that you
All right, well,
just
don't
applied.
worry about the terminology. Let's get to the
Whoa,
facts.
hold on a second.
Go on, carry
How
on.
can you turn around and
Do your
say,
thing.
don't use the terminology, yet these are the things that we talk
Right,
and
well, I can
communicate
show
with.
you the facts now on here.
No.
All the transitional fossils.
Quick question. Is that a fact or is that testimony?
Facts.
So is this
Fact.
something that you have personally tested?
It's been proved and tested.
No. Listen to my words.
They have
Have you
proved it.
personally tested this?
I've looked through the theories and it looks
Whoa,
plausible to me.
Answer my question. Have you personally tested this,
I've
my friend?
observed it, what they've said.
No, okay. What they said?
Yeah, and they've because
That means
they've
you've
done
gone
the
from
things.
fact-
They've done the
Whoa,
things.
one
And
second.
they found the facts.
Thank
Right,
you.
yeah,
Shake
thank
my
you.
hand.
Right.
So what you're
So
doing
they've
is
got
you're
the
using
facts.
somebody else's
Yeah,
testimony
right, second
to
hand.
prove your theory.
Yeah, right, exactly. Right.
Hold on a second,
Right,
that's no
so
longer a fact.
The proof is there.
No, it's not.
It
It's
is.
now a theory.
The facts are that this person.
My friend, it's now called
discovered
testimony.
it.
It's called testimony.
Becomes fact.
Is it somebody else's
Fact.
words?
It's
Is
fact.
it somebody
Yeah,
else's word
fact.
that you've read?
It's been regarded as facts.
How can you class somebody else's words as fact and not
they've got
testimony? Oh, just because I have proof my mother is my mother, is
You've
that
got
a
no
fact?
proof of Allah. There's more proof of
1
evolution.
second, I'm talking about my mother. Let's talk about my mother
No,
first
let's
of
talk
all.
about the facts.
All right then, is that fact or is that testimony?
It's facts based on testimony
to-
based on facts.
Whoa. So it's testimony now, it's not actually a
I
fact.
observed the sun. So if I put a paper say the sun went
Tell
that
me more
way,
about the sun.
That's facts.
Tell me more about the sun. What temperature does the sun work at?
Tell you, you tell me.
I don't know. I thought you knew the facts.
No, I don't. I know the fact that
So
the sun
now what I'm
moves from
saying
left
is,
to right.
all I'm saying,
That's
my
what I
friend,
said.
all I'm saying
That's
is,
a fact. Sun moves
my
from
friend,
left to
listen
right.
to me. Listen to me. Don't
Right.
interrupt me. Listen to me. Let's have a conversation.
Yeah, we are.
Really, you're talking at me.
Yeah,
What
and so
I'm
are
go-
you. Go on.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say to you is the difference between testimony and fact are two major things. The fact that Darwin used somebody else's work to predate things means that he used either word of mouth or written
Okay,
context.
whatever.
Listen to me, please.
Based on the facts.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Yeah, I'm listening.
So at this point, the fact becomes
Where's Hamza?
testimony.
He's escaped, isn't he? Yeah.
My friend,
He was
listen to me.
next. Yeah,
The
go on.
fact now becomes testimony.
Well, I'm coming for Hamza in a minute. Go on.
Listen to me. So it now becomes testimony because it is somebody else's
Okay.
regurgitated
Fine,
words.
fine, whatever.
What colour is my
From the
top?
facts.
What colour is
From
my
the
top?
facts.
What
Yellow.
colour is my top?
Yellow.
According to who is it yellow?
To me, and probably all these people here.
How did you come to this conclusion?
Because that's what I see.
How did you come up with that word? You used the word yellow. How did you come up with that word?
Because that's what we use to describe that colour.
Who's we?
The people.
Who's the people?
Scientists.
The scientists use this to describe colour. So how do I know that this is not yellow and orange? What's the difference? How do I know it's not blue, for example?
There could be, but we
Because-
call it yellow. And
according
we've
to
got
who?
another name for blue.
According to who?
According to the scientists.
According to scientists.
Yes, because of the colours of the rainbow. Let's read all your colours.
So 1 second, so what we're saying now is we are using somebody else's
Scientific,
words.
yeah.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
We're using somebody else's words called testimony, to apply it to life. You agree with this or not then?
Agree with what?
Agree with that we are using somebody else's words. If we are using somebody else's words, then it becomes testimony of somebody else.
Yeah, they're facts, yeah.
No. Listen to
Proven
me.
facts.
Listen to me.
No.
It is somebody else's testimony.
Yeah, somebody else.
It is.
Yeah. Right,
So you
if
agree
I
with
say-
this?
If I said the sun's moving from left to right, and then I go and see someone else, I say the sun's moving from left to right, it's my testimony, and it's based on facts. So if I'm using their testimony that's based on facts,
1 second.
that's fine with
How
me.
do we now? What I want to take you back to?
Oh, listen, I've had enough, mate.
No. What I want to take you back to. Don't run away. Don't run away.
You're beating about
No.
the bush. You're getting
What I'm
nowhere.
saying, shall I tell you what I'm doing here? What I'm doing is I'm trying to make you understand, my friend, the difference between what a fact and testimony is. The fact of the matter is that we use testimony in place of facts and then just assume it's
based
right.
on the facts.
One second.
Based on the facts.
Because my friend here
That's what you're not recognising.
Listen to me. Because my friend here, and we know about the finches that Darwin spoke about in the Galapagos.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is...
I know all about it as
No
well.
problem. That's fine. If you know all about it, then you've done the research.
I know that he said. I know that he said.
I read somebody else's.
He said fossils will be found in Africa relating to us, and they won't.
One second. What I'm saying here is that based on what my friend here said, categorically we can now say that it is no longer a fact because it takes, and I'll tell you this, millions of years, and this is our biggest problem. Millions.
I thought the world
For
was
something to evolve.
I thought it was only 6,000 years old.
According to who? According to who?
Christians.
You're talking to a Muslim. It's completely pointless talking about Christianity.
Or Noah, and they go back to
According
Adam,
to who?
according to the Quran, and
Whoa! Bold statement. Here's the mobile.
can educate me
And what
on
I'm
that
going to do is I'm now going to bring up the Quran and I'm going to ask. In fact, I'm going to give you Google instead. I've got 4G high-speed
So
coverage.
how old is the world according to the Quran?
Go for it. You Google it.
I'm asking you. No, you.
No. You just asserted.
You just fool. You
So all of a sudden, when you want a fact from testimony,
He's making stuff up now. They're proving.
my friend, what we
my
need
hands
to
are full, my friend.
I'm not going to prove anything.
Let's prove it then.
I'm not going to prove
it. You was going to bring it. Let's see the proof.
Okay, so what we want to find is how old is the world according to the Quran?
Thank you.
And if it doesn't have an answer, then what?
Then you ain't got an answer. But if you count back from Noah, Abraham,
No.
to Adam,
According to you, if you count back.
Right.
How old was Noah? How old was Noah?
103, I don't know.
How long did Nuh alayhi salam give da'wah for?
I don't understand that.
How long did Noah, peace be upon him, call to the way of his Lord?
I couldn't tell you. You know.
Well, hold on a second. If you don't even know this, then why on earth are you asserting something onto me? So my friend will go back to
Noah. You did.
You said Abraham and Noah. What you want about my friend?
Backwards.
Yes. Oh, you don't know. So now the facts are becoming fiction.
Maybe I did.
Okay. So what I'm going to say, based
Let's
on
get the
this.
proof, man. Let's get the
What
proof.
are you saying?
Okay. According
Just say something you forgot.
No idea what he's talking about.
No, I don't know what to
to
do.
the Quran,
Yeah, I forgot. That's all. Slipped my mind. Right.
how old? Look at that. It's come up.
Yeah, go on.
Go for it. Read it.
Do you read it? Come on, it's your thing. Read it.
No. It's my answer is it's not in the Quran.
It's not in the Quran. So, but this is what they do. They count back.
No.
If you count back from Abraham and Noah to Adam,
Who's they?
people with common sense.
Whoa.
Yeah, you count back.
No. We are Muslims.
Right, so you tell me then.
So
How old is it then? What do you think?
because it's not in the Quran, I don't know.
Right. Well.
So the answer to this is a simple one. It's Allahu Alam.
Right.
Allah knows best.
Right.
Does it bother me how old it is?
Hello.
No.
Right. So listen.
One second. Don't jump. Let's answer the question first of all.
Which one?
First of all, don't assert Christianity onto me, please.
I'm not
That was-
Christian, so I'm not.
No.
So
I said.
no Christianity.
Listen to what I just said. Listen to
Sorry?
what I said. Listen.
Yeah, we've got another row back in God and make it good.
My friend, listen to me. I said,
And it's
don't-
not the
my
glorious
friend,
Quran,
talk to me.
it's the glorious.
Talk to me, my friend. Talk to me. I said, don't assert Christianity onto me. I didn't say that. That's what I said. Okay. So based on what we've just been discussing, let me clarify where we stand. In Hyde Park, London. No. We were talking about testimony and facts. I'm gonna go and pray, and he's gonna take.
You're going to pray?
I'm gonna go pray.
Pray? Yes. Is it called surah? Yeah, and do you do rakas? It's all ra.
No.
Yeah? Ramadan, Hijrah, Rasul, Abraham, Sarah.
Sorry, what's that?
What's the point?
So there's a lot of ras. There's a lot of ras in Islam.
There's a lot of Ras.
Yeah. Hijrah. Yeah?
What's Hijrah?
Hijrah is the cave where he got it, and it's also the migration.
No.
Right, you tell me what Hijrah is.
Hijrah is when he moved from one city to
Right,
another.
migration from Medina to Mecca. Right, migration, they call it...
You're close. You went from Mecca to Medina, you were born in Mecca.
Right.
Very
right,
close.
Right.
But
And
we can see how
is
you
Muhammad
assert
called a
this.
Rasul?
What-
Is Muhammad called a Rasul?
It's called Rasul, yeah.
Right, Ra again.
Okay.
Right, and when you become the guide, is that the Rashid? Rashid?
I become?
Rashid, guide?
No, I'm not.
Guide, no, but is that the word for guide? Rashid, right, yeah, it is. I can tell you. Yeah, no, right.
So what I want to say
hold on,
based on
hold
this-
on.
Whoa,
No,
we're
so
going to
who is
semantics.
the Ra of Islam?
Who
You
is
got
the
Ramadan, you got
who is-
Hijrah, so you got Fitra,
Let-
Isra, Hijrah. So who is Ra?
My friend, do you know Arabic?
What are you talking about?
No, Arabic. Right, the Kurayas tribe.
What are you talking about?
I'm
English.
asking.
Okay, listen to me.
The wild is
My friend,
Ikra,
my friend.
Surah. Why all these Ra's? Who's Ra? Who's explain?
He was talking about
You don't know.
Exactly.
So you got all you got Ikra, Surah, Raka, Rasul, and you don't know who Ra is. Do any of you know who Ra is? Do you know who Ra is?
No, I don't. Who is he? Tell me.
Right,
He's a friend of mine.
No, it might be because it's Ra. You're going to do surahs in a minute. And Ra. Yeah.
Does that mean I'm reading him?
Right. So Ikra. Ra.
It means to recite.
So, yeah, but it's Ra. Why is it all Ra? Why are you born with the essence of Fitra?
You was talking about something else.
Because it fits Ra. Ra is the official name. Ra is the official. Listen. Ra.
Ra, what are you saying, blood?
Ra is the official.
That's an original one as well, isn't it?
Of course it is.
So listen to
Right,
me, my
no,
friend.
let me go. No, just let me finish. Then no. When I finish, you can have one.
Even your friends, they're laughing.
I'm going to explain who Ra is.
Yes.
You're going to learn.
Ra, this is big.
You're going to learn who the Ra of Islam is now. I'll tell you.
My friend.
Ra is the scientific name for the sun because it moves at a right angle,
According to who?
which is called to the science. Go
According
ahead
to the science?
and ask what.
So which scientist came up
Just
with that
tap it
theory?
in and it will come up. What is the official name of the sun? And you'll scroll down and it will say Ra because the sun moves at a
what
right
language?
angle,
In what language?
which is called right ascension.
What language is
And that is
that?
the scientific name for the sun, Ra. Right, and you have Surah,
language is that?
Fitra, Hitra, Isra, Rasul, Hijra, Ramadan, Sarah, Abraham, Torah, Israel. It's all Ra. It's all sun. It's all sun worship. Salah. Is the moon.
It
Sal
says
is
Sol
the
according
sun.
to this.
Sorry?
It says Sol according to this.
Yeah, go for it. Just you'll go down and you'll find out about right ascension
This is the
and
first stop.
declination.
This is the first
Yeah,
stop, yeah?
go for it. You might have to go for it.
So while we're doing this and it just loads.
Sal, Sal is the sun as well. Sal. Yeah, you know if you do Salah, AH is your moon cycle and Sal is the sun. Sal is the sun. You know, salad,
can I finish what
is
I was
grown
saying?
by Sal the sun. Salad.
Can I finish what I was saying?
Yes, it is. Sal, salad,
Can I,
Sal. No, listen.
You know evolution?
I'm off. That's my pleasure.
It's been emotional.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate
You're
it.
off. You don't know nothing. You just came here.
He does,
Yeah,
he does.
I know nothing, that's it.
No, he does. He knows everything.
You're talking nonsense.
No, leave him alone.
Well, I'm just saying what it says.
Let me ask
I'm saying what it says.
Yeah, so how does the bacteria evolve? Because its DNA mutates, right? And it evolves,
No,
right?
it's all the main things.
But I guess in the same way that the apes adapt into...
I have adapted into London,
Oh, that's what I mean. Okay.
right?
But
Based on this, what I'm saying is that evolution takes millions of years. We know this. You can ask the scientists this. The fact of the matter is, we use the word fact here. The fact of the matter is that evolution cannot be empirically checked. The reason
It's all
is...
been proven. We've got all the fossils.
Thanks. What I'm going to say is based on... What's it based on?
Darwin's theories.
Yes, you're right. It's based on Darwin's theories. The problem with Darwin is how old was he when he died?
I don't remember. Like, I don't know. Probably quite young.
He was an old boy, I think he was 70s, 80s. Right? So, yeah, he had a big beard, man. Come on, it's white. You know, if you've got a big beard and it's white, you've got to be some form of intelligent person. I don't know.
Exactly, man.
Based on this, how much evolution was he able to witness with his own eyes? Ears? Remember, science itself says that for anything to be scientifically sound, it must be proven. Therefore, it must be tested. And this is what evidence is. If that takes place, and you have personally tested it yourself, then at that point it becomes evidence. Excluding biases. So now what happens is that person documents it. At this
just
point,
shake his hand.
at this point, based on what's happened, is that we now take somebody else's textbook,
And we can
somebody
go and
else's
observe it as
writings,
well with the British Museum.
and everything that they've said, this is now testimony. No longer does this fall into the criteria of scientific evidence, because it's no longer evidence, it's scientific testimony.
Right, but
Does that make sense?
yeah, it makes sense. But isn't the Quran also testimony?
Yes.
So you believe in somebody else's testimony?
Yes.
Right.
End of.
Is that it?
It's getting to you to prove it.
Seriously?
Yeah, absolutely. I agree in testimony.
So,
I believe in
but
testimony.
if evolution has been proven through testimony, right? Well,
It's been proven through testimony. Who's proven it through testimony?
We've kind of interpreted it and created theories about it.
Bank. And this is the biggest problem, is that somebody else's interpretation doesn't necessarily mean that it is fact or that it contains the whole. For example, a lot of scientific studies were done in Latin and Greek. Yeah, you agree with this? Yeah. So based, and the Egyptians as well. Based on this, what I'm going to say is, how do you translate? What language do you speak any other language?
Lithuanian, Russian.
Okay. Do you know French?
No.
Okay. That'll do. Do you know what the word bonjour means?
Yeah, hello.
It means hello.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, it means good morning. But you can use it throughout the day. What we've done is we've taken French compared to English and lost it in translation. And this is what happens when stuff is transferred from one language to another. But this is testimony. So based on this, what we've done is we've taken an interpretation of it and applied our own theories for it. I'm going to be honest with you. I drive my car. The harder I push the accelerator, the more fuel it consumes. The less I push the accelerator, the less fuel it will overall consume. So I want to know, when I'm selling my car, how many miles per gallon the car will do on average cycles. And that can be city plus motorway driving. But I will bias it because I want to get the best reading out of it to make my theory match. And that's because I said so. Because I said so, it's my testimony. It no longer is evidence. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
Right.
However, you know, in the Quran, right?
Yes.
At first, they were people talking to each other, re-inciting in their heads, right? They didn't write it down straight away, or did they?
According to
Quran.
who?
Oh, the other person I was talking to. But did they write the Quran down straight away?
One second. Now we need to figure out where we got this information from. Because if we got this information from the Hadith or the Quran itself, we now have to say that the Quran or the Hadith are correct. If we do automatically say, well, they can't be correct, then why are we using this as evidence in itself? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So therefore, we must believe that it is correct to use it against something. Therefore, for example, me turning around and saying this is yellow, I must have some form of backing for it. Does that make sense? But if I don't believe it's yellow in the first place, then why would I assert it is my question.
I'm sorry, I have a question from you. If someone doesn't believe in Quran, right?
Yes.
How can you prove that it came from God?
This is a problem that you've just.
You have to believe it.
The question in itself is proof. I am not here to prove anything to
The
you.
question itself is proof. How?
I'm telling you that I'm not here to prove anything to you.
Okay.
So the answer itself is a loaded question. So for me to answer it would mean I give my own interpretation, which I have no interest in doing. What I'm saying is that if you are interested in the Quran, then read it. If you have questions relating to specific ayahs or specific verses, then ask the scholars would be my best
Yes,
opinion.
I did.
Which scholar did you ask?
I read books.
One second, which scholar did you ask?
I asked from Church Road, the big priest, I don't know his name.
Which scholar did you ask?
I don't know his name.
Okay, so the problem that we have here is you
I
could
don't
ask
know
him,
exactly
you could ask
his
him,
name,
you could
what's
ask
his
him, you
name.
could ask him, or you could ask me. And we could all claim to be scholars of our own kind. I don't claim to be a scholar, I don't claim to be a student of knowledge. What I'm saying to you is it's worth checking who you're getting this information from.
Yes, from Quran, from Hadith.
Listen
From
to me.
Hadith.
Do you believe in Hadith?
What do you mean by
Do you
this
believe
question?
that it is factual?
No, what do you mean by this question? Do you believe in Hadith? What do you
Do
mean
you
by
believe that it's factual, just say?
No. What do you mean by this question? Do you believe
it is factual? In your mind, is it factual?
No.
Then you can't apply this. Just like I said to my friend, you cannot apply something which you don't believe in. For example, I will say to you that I don't believe in the tooth fairy. So why is the tooth fairy saying that you can get money if you
So
take
it
the
means
tooth out?
first I have to believe.
No. If you're using the evidence of hadith, you've just quoted the hadith, yes?
No, of Quran. I'm talking about Quran, not about
Listen
Hadith.
to me. You just quoted the hadith, yes or no?
Yes, I did.
So what I'm saying is that you must first of all believe that the hadith is correct
Yes.
and valid before you can assert this assumption.
Yes, okay.
So therefore, what we need to do is go back to the
No.
Quran.
Now I have to talk. Yes, I'm sure 100% that Hadith is correct, right? Because
You
narrated
believe
by
this?
Khumari, yes, narrated by Bukhari and Muslim. There are
Believe
6
it's
books.
100% correct.
100% correct. And Quran, like someone bukmun ummin fahum la yarjun, is 100% correct. Of course, it's a verse of Quran. But
One second. According to who do you say it's 100% correct? And according to what narration?
I just told you, Bukhari and Muslim.
No, narration. Who narrated and what one?
Abu Hurairah, I think.
Is that all?
Yeah, Abu
So
Hurairah.
everything that done by Aisha is not valid.
Who?
Aisha,
Yeah, it's
radiallahu
valid, yes. All of them are valid. whatever hadith is in, and
Do you believe in Aisha radiallahu anha narrating the hadith correctly?
yes, I do.
So you believe that Aisha radiallahu anha was the daughter of the Rasul was the wife of the Rasul
I do believe yes.
and you believe that she is one of those women who are pious?
Yeah, I do believe yes.
You do?
Yes, she was pious, very pious. Yeah,
Yes?
yes, she was very pious.
According to what?
All ashab of Muhammad, they were very pious. I believe in that.
All of
okay.
them?
All ashab were very pious. I believe in that. Okay, go on.
Okay, fair enough. So, and what evidence are you using for this? That's what I'm asking.
What evidence I'm using for what?
To state your statement.
Of course, Islamic books like Bukhari and Muslim and
So you've actually read Bukhari and Muslim
yes, I did.
in full?
In full, yes. In my language, yes. Fortunate in my own language, yes. Not in English, in Persian.
What languages?
Persian.
You read it in Persian?
Yes,
Okay,
I
fair
did.
enough, that's fine. So now you believe it.
I
Why are
do
you
believe
asking me?
because it's not correct.
Oh!
I do
You
believe.
just said that you believe it's factually correct, and now you're saying it's not.
No, I do believe that it came from Muhammad.
One second, my
No,
friend.
no, no,
listen,
no.
listen to what
No,
you've just done.
no, I didn't say
With this
that.
camera and that camera just watching over you, you do realize what you've just done.
No,
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What you've just done is you've said they're 100% correct, then you said they're not correct. What am I going to lie to?
Okay.
Bye
Can
bye.
I talk now, or you're going to run away?
I will be back because I need to pray.
Can I talk now?
I need to pray.
1 minute, can I talk?
need to pray.
Why you are running away?
very
Why you are
much.
running away?
I'll be back in 5
Why you are running away?
I'm not.
Yo.
In that camera, look at that camera.
I didn't say
Look
that.
at this
I said
camera.
I believe that came from Muhammad.
Look
and
at the
it is
camera.
correct,
Look
Muhammad
at the
said
camera.
that. But
Look at
I
the
don't
camera.
believe it is right.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
Over this camera as well.
Okay, look at the camera and talk into
I
it.
do, yes.
Look into it.
I did say that I believe that
Look
came
into
from
it.
Muhammad, but I do believe it's not correct.
Sisters, I will come and consult in 5 minutes. I need to
Really?
I just need to disappear. I'll be back in 5 minutes, inshallah.
Oh.